sanctuary everywhere, and Fuerza Latina worked to provide temporary shelter and transportation help. But that effort revealed that the county didn't have the services to support an endeavor like that in the future, Hodges said. Furthermore, she said, the county learned that Larimer wasn't a good destination to help people get where they wanted to go. Half of the people needed to go back to Denver to get to their next destination. The Fort Collins area will be under a red flag warning for the third day in a row Monday, while a winter storm warning has been issued for Larimer County's foothills and mountains. Warm, windy conditions Saturday and Sunday prompted the National Weather Service to issue red flag warnings both days due to the risk of fire spreading rapidly. Here's a look at Monday's warning and what's expected the rest of this week. Which areas are included in Monday's red flag warning? The red flag warning issued for Monday, Feb 26 includes all of northeastern Colorado, the National Weather Service said in a post on X. Larimer County's lower elevations, including Fort Collins, are in the warning area, which is noted in pink in this map posted by the Weather Service. For context, Saturday's warning included eastern Larimer County, plus Weld County and counties farther east. Western portions of the Denver metro area and Boulder County west of Interstate 25 were also included. Sunday's warning included much of the I-25 corridor. Sarah Kyle. How long will the red flag warning last? As of Sunday evening, Monday's red flag warning is expected to be in place from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sarah Kyle. What is a red flag warning again? According to the National Weather Service, it means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior. Factors influencing Monday's warning include wind and very low humidity. Simply put, do not burn anything outdoors, the Weather Service warned in its post on X announcing Monday's red flag warning. Sarah Kyle. More heat advisory? Special weather statement. Here's what these Weather Watch's warnings mean. How high will winds get in Fort Collins Monday? Gusts in the warning area could reach 40-50 m, the Weather Service said in the warning. The Weather Service's Monday forecast for Fort Collins says wind gusts could reach 48 mph. Sarah Kyle. Winter storm warning issued for large swath of northern mountains, including Larimer County. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning for the north central mountains, 6 a.m. Monday until 11 p.m. Tuesday. Storm total snowfall will be 10 to 20 inches over the higher mountains and wind gusting to 60 m possible for areas including Rocky Mountain National Park, Rabbit Ears Pass, Medicine Bow Range, Summit County, Mosquito Range, and the Indian Peaks area. Foothills and valleys expected to see 3 to 6 inches. I-25 and plains expected to see less than 2 inches of snow. Heaviest snow expected Monday night through early Tuesday afternoon. Travel impacts expected with visibility to drop to 1/4 mile due to falling and blowing snow. Miles Blumhard. What's the Fort Collins weather forecast this week? According to the National Weather Service, Monday, Feb 26, sunny high near 66 degrees, low around 29 degrees. Monday morning wind is expected to be 23-28 mph, increasing to 29 to 34 mph with the aforementioned wind gusts that could get up to 48 mph. Tuesday, Feb 27, rain and snow are in the forecast with all snow expected after 7 a.m. and a forecast high near 38. Wind gusts could reach 40 mph. The forecast calls for up to 1-2 inches of snow accumulation. Wednesday, Feb 28, sun returns high near 45. Thursday, Feb 29, leap day, mostly sunny high near 57. Friday, March 1, mostly sunny high near 62. Fort Collins City Council members have been receiving emails asking them not to accept migrants from Denver as that city grapples with the financial and logistical demands that have come with a surge of new immigrants. Council has received around 24 emails from individuals ever since Denver Mayor Mike Johnston said at a Feb. 6 Denver City Council meeting that cities like Fort Collins had expressed that they were open to partnering on help for immigrants. Johnston's brief mention of Fort Collins around the 21st minute of the meeting was in response to a question about whether there was any interest from others in the region to help. There's some places that have been very supportive. Want to shout out both Grand Junction and Fort Collins, who have been open to partnership on this and want to see how they can do that, he said. But Fort Collins says it hasn't received any requests for help and doesn't have a standing program to support such efforts. City spokesperson Amanda King said a request would typically come through the state of Colorado. That request would include clear needs, expected outcomes, timelines, and resources to be provided from the state to support the request, she said in an email. If a request were received, we would work with other jurisdictions in Larimer County and nonprofit partners to assess if there's the ability to support the request and to what capacity. King said again that assessment typically would not happen without a request from the state of Colorado. After Johnston's comments, the city of Grand Junction issued a statement saying it had made no commitment nor plans to partner with Denver. Lori Hodges, Larimer County's Director of Emergency Management, said she doesn't know of any efforts inside the county to aid migrants, and while individual immigrants can and do show up on their own, the county isn't seeing busloads of migrants. County elected officials do get emails stating needs and seeking information about whether jurisdictions are willing or able to help coordinate services, Hodges said. But there have been no formal requests. What is a sanctuary city? And is Fort Collins one? Many of the people who sent emails to council said they didn't want Fort Collins to be a sanctuary city, a term some cities have adopted to declare they have policies to not ask for immigration status, disclose it to authorities, or deny services based on it. In responses to the emails to council, city staff said sanctuary city is not a legal term, and the city of Fort Collins has never taken any action to declare itself a sanctuary city. But Fort Collins has passed 2 resolutions in recent years with the goal of showing support for immigrants. A 2019 resolution called for the humane treatment of immigrants at the southern border and urged the federal government to create a sustainable path for legal immigration. It was born out of an effort to help immigrants in the community to feel safe and welcomed. A 2017 resolution known as the Community Trust Initiative clarified that police and other city employees may not ask residents about their immigration status unless that information is required by state or federal law. The resolution also called for a city outreach effort to address fears in the immigrant community about interacting with government officials, including when it involved reporting crimes. The city estimates Fort Collins has an immigrant community of more than 11,000 people, and about 4,500 are not U.S. citizens. About half are eligible for naturalization. What does Fort Collins Immigration Legal Defense Fund do? Fort Collins has set up an immigration legal defense fund to assist people who are seeking citizenship or establishing a lawful presence. The fund was created as a pilot program in 2021. It pays community organizations, attorneys, or law firms to provide immigration legal services for free to people involved in cases related to things like naturalization and citizenship. The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program seeking asylum, family reunification, deportation/detention, and work authorization. The fund has since been allocated $250,000 per year through 2024. A status report from late 2022 showed that since the start of the fund, 97 cases had been taken on. The most common cases were related to special immigrant juvenile status, which is for children who have been abused, neglected, or abandoned by parents. There were 22 of those. 16 cases involved U visas, designated for victims of crime. 12 cases involved naturalization, and 9 were related to obtaining green cards. 8 were asylum cases, 7 were related to women experiencing violence, and 6 were related to deportations/detention. Fort Collins churches helped host immigrants in 2022. Fort Collins was the site of temporary shelter for about 60 migrants in late 2022 for 10 days. In December of that year, the county, the Red Cross, 3 churches, and nonprofit groups Alianaza Norco.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, and also share with your friend.